Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing some live trading and investing starting from scratch on a brand new account, mainly because my EA access has actually run out on my main account now, so I can't do any videos and streams on there until the game is fully released. So instead I've got EA access on a new account. I've opened my starter packs and that's given me about 5k, and I'm going to show you guys a load of really good lower budget trading methods. I'm just going to trade for a couple of hours really and see how many coins we can make. So it's going to be fun. We can see really what we can do, and it will also hopefully help you guys out when it comes to trading, so you really kind of know exactly what you can do. So hopefully you guys can hear me and everything. Hopefully the stream is all going good to start it off right now. Welcome to the stream, Simon, Hugh, Morgan, Blue Jacks, FIFA Square, everyone else. Welcome to the stream. I don't think the EA access glitch works anymore. I don't think it does. Do some web app trading. Well, I'm not on the web app, but I'll do some trading. That's the whole point of today's stream. So we're going to start off by doing a little bit of silver bid trading. That's something that I've done quite effectively in the past. So I'm just going to go with certain nations and certain leagues, really. Ryan Blaney, welcome to the stream. What's going on, man? Okay, so for those of you who don't know how this method right here works, you're basically looking for any players with good stats, and you go and just bid 150 coins on them, really, and that is it. So we're going to try this one out. I think there is another glitch that can potentially get you onto a new account. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not too sure how to get infinite access anymore. I know with the last glitch, obviously that was quite easy, but I think that was actually patched because I had that on this morning and then my time ran out, even though I was using that. So yeah, if there is another EA access glitch, Mr. Creeper, who just suggested that, follow me on Twitter at E2A, not at E2A, I think it's at Elias Buckley with 3 Ys. Follow me on there and DM me how to do it, because that's easier than saying it in the chat. So I'm going to have a look at this one. I'm going to look at maybe the leagues as well. Probably not best to go with a league like the Premier League, but some of these leagues here should work quite well. We have 100 viewers on the stream, which is cool. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's new around here. I have actually started investing now for League SBCs, so picking up a lot of different silver players from a lot of newly promoted clubs, and I've got some really, really good ones that I'll be showing you guys in a video quite soon, some really good investments that you guys can potentially pick up. We're going to quickly take a look at some of these clubs here, which I've found some players that are quite good to trade with. So if we look, for example, at Lille right now, and just see if we can get any cards on open bid. So right now, I mean, if you look at the buy nows for a lot of these cards, apart from the keepers, they go for a decent amount. So like this guy here is going for about 1,000 coins. So I'm going to add him to my transfer targets, try and pick him up right now. We've got this left back right here. He's going for about 300, so not the best there. This striker here, Rui Font, who I believe is Jose Font's brother. They both actually play for the same club. I'm going to put a 400 coin bid on that one. I'm going to put a 300 coin bid on that one right there, and then add this one to my transfer targets. So there we go. Joe, welcome to the stream. Chiolete, I'm not sure how you say your name. William as well. David, welcome to the stream, everyone who's new around here. Are there any items that are OP that we widely use that you should keep? Squad fitness cards, any healing cards, and position change cards will all rise in value. But all these types of cards here are really good ones. So I'm just going to add these to my transfer targets and bid on them and try and get them as cheaply as possible. Because this particular club here, Lille, is one that I think a lot of people are probably going to be finding quite expensive when they come to complete this SBC. The reason I'm on a really low amount of coins, someone just asked, is because this is a brand new account. I've literally just started it for today's stream to show you guys some live trading, and it will help you guys out hopefully if you're on a low budget and you're just starting out maybe on the web app. If you guys are on PlayStation, you probably won't have too many coins, so this will hopefully help you guys out. But we're going to be trading specifically with silvers to start off, just to get up a decent amount of coins. I'm going to try out some new trading methods I haven't used yet this year, and it should be good fun. Let me know in the chat, guys, how many coins do you have right now? How many coins have you got on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team? If you spend 5,000 FIFA points, how many coins do you reckon you get? Obviously, it depends. You could get someone like Messi or Ronaldo, an icon or whatever. I'd say, on average, I've spent about that in FIFA points and got over 100k on my main account. I've got the likes of Marek Hamšík, Musa Dembele and a couple of others, and it will free you up to then do a lot of trading and also do a lot of advanced SBCs. Will Lukaku go up in price? Yeah, of course he will. Everyone will go up in price, dude. Literally everyone will go up in price by the time the full game is released. 6k says Daniel. Connor Thomas says 10k. Liepe Lewis has got 1,000 700 coins, 1.2 million, 10k, 110k, 4k, 40k, 15k, 144, but you've invested everything. So a lot of you guys seems to be that this is actually really helpful. Thanks for this, guys. It's helpful because now I know what to focus my trading methods on. A lot of you guys seem to have around 10k or so. Do we have a League SBC today? Potentially. Normally they come out on Friday, but since the game isn't fully released on all consoles, may not be today. I have already got a fair few investments from certain leagues and certain clubs. I will be covering that in a video. It's a bit too much to go over in a stream because there's so much to cover, and I probably wouldn't do it justice. And would just end up waffling for ages if I did it in a stream. But I'll be doing a video on League SBC investments, and that is a really, really good way of making coins. And in the early stages of the game right now, these guys are super, super cheap. So what I'm basically doing is just taking a look at cheap silvers right now from major leagues. And this is a method that I haven't used at all this year, but it's really, really effective. And I think I've already got myself a deal. This guy goes for 400 coins or so, and we've got one for 250. So I'll pick him up, and we can make some nice coins on him. Is YouTube my full-time job? No. I'm currently on a gap year, having finished my A-levels and obviously all my education last year, or well, not last year, like 3 months ago now, taking a gap year. Then I'm going to Leeds University to do journalism next year. But basically, I'm doing YouTube, and alongside a bit, the way I'm making money, I've had the chance to get a job at Waitrose and a couple of other jobs, working in a factory too, but I mean, I'm not really about that. That would be so boring. I know people who work in that factory. Well, I did. They all got sacked for not working there that much. But I've had the chance to get a couple of jobs, but I just have chosen against it really because I can do YouTube, and although I can't make as much as I could with a job with YouTube, alongside that I actually do have a clothing reselling business. You guys may have seen my Depop, and I'm trying to actually take that bigger and have an actual website for that as well. But I buy and sell clothes really, and that combined with the YouTube, it gives me enough to live sustainably. Not that I live on my own or anything. I still live with my family. Should you keep players you pack? Yeah, on the whole you should, unless you really need coins and you can't trade. If you don't have any coins, you'll have to sell a couple of players to actually be able to afford to trade. So for some reason, you pretty much only get goalkeepers. Do you get paid for YouTube? Yeah, everyone gets paid for YouTube. You get paid around $1 for every 1,000 views you get, monetized with ads. Am I rich? Personally, I'm not. No, no, I wouldn't say so. Okay, La Liga. 250 coins. I mean, you literally just have keepers. I think the outfield players are a lot more expensive. What's a good trading method for the web app? What I'm doing right now is quite effective, and that is going to the 59th minute and trying to pick up silvers, sniping, bidding on them. I mean, here I'm just looking through at players really, and you can find really good players to trade with. I mean, I'm going to the 59th minute. If I see someone that could be a good deal on a buy now, I'll pick them up, and then also I can see maybe cards that I could bid on as well. So this card right here, for example, I could actually sell him for a little bit of profit, maybe about 100 coins. But what I'm actually going to do, because I don't want to spend that much to make only a small amount of profit, I'll add that to my transfer targets, and then I can bid on that card for 150. So you get some decent deals doing this. But I'm literally just starting off right now. Can I spare 5k? I don't even have 5k right now on this account. For those of you who are new to the stream, today we're doing a from scratch trading stream. So I'm on a new account because the EA access on my main account ran out, and I'm just trading really to try and show you guys what you can do on a new account with very, very few coins, and how many coins you can make. You packed Promise on the web app. When should you sell him? When he goes up in price, which will be when the full game's released. Okay, we've got ourselves a deal here. One of the first ones of the stream, and he's already been picked up. He has got a massive beard, by the way. Can we just appreciate that? Does the glitch still work? No, I don't think so. No, don't sell Promise, guys. Don't sell anyone right now. There's literally no need to sell players. Why would you sell? Especially if you're on PlayStation. Why would you sell someone now when they're going to be worth 2 or 3 times that? Moussa Dembele is 10k on PlayStation. He's 25k on Xbox because the game's out on console. And when the full game's out, he's going to be 35k. So, I mean, you don't want to sell someone now who will be worth way more in just a couple of days. Even if you trade for ages, I mean, you still wouldn't get anything. I look like De Bruyne. I think I'm missing the freckles and the ginger hair. I will check Twitter later. I'm not gonna do the glitch on stream right now, so I don't need to do it right now because I'm just on this new account. That's the point of today's stream. It's just trading from scratch really and trying to see what we can do. So this card's going for about 400 coins, and this one's 300. And there was, 400. Then the next lowest was, I believe it was like 500. So we'll send those over there. Who's a better investment, Modric or Werner? Timo Werner, I'd say. For sure, he's a much more popular player on FIFA. You pack Ter Stegen, keep or sell. Everyone asking whether to keep or sell players, just keep them. Like, there's no point selling players now because they're going to be worth way more very soon. I look like Shawn Mendes. That is definitely not the first time I've been told that. So many people. The main things in my comment section, either people say I look like Shawn Mendes, Jacob Sartorius, a mixture of those two, Kavos, and there's another one. Someone said I look like Kepper yesterday, the keeper. A few people said I look like Jack off Love Island, which I don't think I do. I have the same haircut as him. How do you trade with 85k? You've got loads of good methods with that. One that I'll be trying a little bit later on in the stream is the right back and left back sniping method, which works quite well. We're getting some decent looking players here in League 1, so 600 coins you're looking at for this guy. I can pick him up there and sell him for a nice bit of profit. We've got Polymat, he's going for, is that 550 in the 59th minute? No, 550, been up for a while. I could maybe sell that card for a bit of profit. Let's check this guy here. You're looking for silvers who can be expensive, really. I mean, often when you look in the 59th minute, you may find a player who actually goes for a lot of coins, like a few thousand. There are quite a few expensive silver players. So this method's quite effective. What's my name? I'm called Elias. Elias. When's the giveaway going to be done? I've done the giveaway already. I announced that in a video about 2 or 3 days ago. A guy called Dom Limberg, I think was his full name. He won it. But yeah, I showed like screenshots and all that in the video. It was about 3 days ago, maybe. Is the web app free? Yeah, man, it is. Too late to invest on Xbox 200k? You can still invest lots. I've made investments quite recently. Inform Fraser's hardly changed in price, so he's definitely a good one. Inform Jack is another good one. They're both good Xbox investments. And then you've also got like people like Taliso, he's cheap. I got a Goretzka recently. Try and snipe cards. Like Goretzka was going for 33k and I sniped one for about 27, I think. And like that's just already profit, but then I'm keeping him and it'll go up more. Am I down to play? I don't even have a team yet. I'm not playing games on today's stream. I'm just trading and making coins, really. I'm trying to show you guys how many coins you can make just by like doing a simple bit of trading on a really low budget. So we're going to try and sell this guy for 550 coins, and that'll make me about 200. I mean, obviously EA tax, but this is a really, really cheap player, so nothing will really happen. But the vast majority of players that you guys can get on PlayStation now will probably end up doubling or tripling in price by the time the full game's out. On Xbox, they won't go up as much because the game's already been out for a while, so those prices have already risen, but you'll still be able to get some really, really cheap players. If we win this card, that will be about 1,000 coins profit, so definitely one to hopefully pick up there. This Gabriel, we've got a little bit of time left, and he's still going for about 1,000 coins. So we're going to try and pick him up. Adam Link, welcome to the stream, dude. I'm good, thanks. So we've got a couple of players there we're going to try and pick up. We've got a few on the transfer list. This is just a method I've always used, really. I've just been outbid on that card. Issue with bidding on stream is everyone will just try and outbid me, like people watching. How do you get EA access without using your main account? You just buy EA access on another account. That's what I've done here. So Ceccherini is going for 450 coins, and we got him for 250. So I'm going to list him for 400 coins, and that'll be a little bit under 150 coins profit. And we got this Bradarich guy as well here for, he's going for 400. I'll list him for 450, and hopefully we can sell him. So we can do that. Next up, I'm thinking I need to keep an eye on the players I'm bidding on right here. Make sure I win. If I win any of those cards, I'll make really good profit. I just saw someone say, should they keep or sell someone? Every single person who's asking whether to keep or sell, just keep your players. They will be worth a lot more very soon. So just be patient, hold tight, and they'll go up. We just got ourselves an extra couple of hundred coins from that. What's the best investment? There isn't a single best investment, because if everyone invests in a card, then they wouldn't be a good investment anymore. Loads of, like, anyone overpowered, like with a good card who people will want to buy: Rodrigo, Promes, Depay, Martial, Rashford, Moussa Dembele, Kimpembe. I'm just naming players who have good cards. Like anyone who's good, basically. Everyone will go up in price, but if someone's really good, they'll go up more, really. Okay then, so I'm thinking let's try a little bit of the right left forward method, which I'm not sure how well it will work at this stage of the game, just because I doubt many people will have converted players into these positions. But we'll see, really. If we can get any gold cards or anything decent. I mean, there's a Munyain in there. Not really a card people are going to use. Just basically what you do with this method is you flick between right and left forward, and you just want to have it so there's about a page of cards on the market. So you can then just quickly flick between each position, and then you'll eventually see whenever anyone's listed up. So I'm just looking in the 59th minute, really, for anyone decent. So we've got a Traore for 1.9k. We've got a Cornet for 1.9, and we've got a Falke for 2k. So mainly you're looking for like decent players that people use, rather than like some random bronze player, for example. Do I have good filters for the PS4? The same filters I'm using on Xbox will work on PS4. You can use this with sniping. You can just go down and find the lowest by now for any right forwards on the game. So that's right forwards are 1.4k right now. There's loads of them here. But I mean, then you just go to the 59th minute and you just press compare price and back, compare price and back, compare price and back. Alternatively, if you're on the web app, you'll bring it down like to 1.3k and then just try and snipe people. I'm not fully sure how you snipe on the web app, but I think you still can. Should you trade, or what? Should I trading or buy and holding until release? I don't know what that means. If you mean holding until release, like investing, I'd trade to get a good amount of coins and then invest those coins, basically. So make as many coins as you can from trading and like sniping and all that. And once you've then got a decent amount, then go ahead and like make some investments, and then you'll make easy coins. Is Bastos a good investment? No. Bastos, yeah, he's 83 rated, but there's not going to be an SBC requiring those cards for like a month anyway. So it's a long-term investment. You've got much better profit potential by getting just good players. But no one uses Bastos. He's awful. Like, he's slow. He plays in a bad league with a bad nation. No one uses Bastos. But you want to trade with people who are good, really. So just anyone decent. Yeah, Lingard's good. Someone just said that. Should you sell Modric? Again, no, don't sell anyone, regardless of who they are. Don't sell them. Well, like, obviously sell them if they don't sell for anything, if it's like a non-rare gold or something. But can you tell us what kind of cards to invest in? I literally just have about 5 times. I also have already said Depay is a good investment several times. Literally anyone good. Like, it's not hard. Anyone good, basically. Someone in a good league, someone with good stats, someone who's got a position change, just someone people are going to want to use. Everyone's going to rise in value, but obviously some players will rise more than others, and that will be those types of players. What about Forsberg? Not really. Forsberg doesn't have a good card. We've got ourselves a good deal there. And El Hero Elia converted from left mid, so this is actually a really good one, because he's gone from left mid to left forward, and he's got 5-star skill moves. So I will definitely take this one. I'll list him straight up for 1.9k, and that will make me about 1,000 coins. This is one of my favourite trading methods on the game, and it has been for so long. Left and right forward sniping is so effective. And there we go, 550 for that one there. I mean, it's a bronze card, but the next cheapest right forward is going for like, I think it was 1.4k. So if I list this for 1.2, 1.1 maybe, I'll sell him, and that'll be like 600 coins profit, so that's not bad. Any SBCs today? We may actually have league SBCs later on. I'm not 100% sure. We may have league SBCs. They have generally come out on Fridays. However, since the game isn't fully released for everyone, I'm not sure. Ousmane Dembele or Willian? Again, like, think of it. Think about it. Ousmane Dembele and Willian are both good players, and they play in good leagues. Are they a good investment? Yes, because they're good players and play in good leagues. Anyone that's good and that plays in a good league is a good investment. Like, it's as simple as that, guys. You don't need to keep asking me all the time whether someone's a good investment. Like, just think about it. If they're good and they play in a good league, they're a good investment. Simples. Like that. Compare the Meerkat advert. Okay. So left forwards are actually quite a little bit more expensive than right forwards. Actually, they're quite a bit more. This method here is really effective. I just saw someone say they're trying it out. Yeah, it is a really, really good way of making coins. We've got 2 deals in the space of a minute or two, and that'll make me over 1.5k. I mean, it's just so easy. I'm just flicking between left forward and right forward like this. This is the way I normally typically use this method, just because you can then cover both options, really. You can also mix this in and then do the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method too. I've actually already sold on, I believe, one of the players. I may have been outbid on someone, I'll check. Probably been outbid, actually. Yeah, I've actually been outbid. Someone bought this card for 1.2k, I think. I mean, I'm going to add this one to my transfer targets, because that's definitely one to keep an eye on. And that one there, 500 coins, I'd pay that for that card. AMT FIFA, welcome to the stream, dude. What's going on? Gabriel, if we could get him, that would be good. For those of you who are new around here, we're doing some low budget trading. Basically, I ran out of EA access on my main account. I think I got up to about 80k yesterday from trading, and then built a new team. Or not built a new team, I picked up new investments. So I've got a load of players, and they're all in my club. I got a couple of informed Frasers, and I spent a lot of coins on silver cards. I bought maybe like 30 or 40 silver cards from major leagues as League SBC investments. Marshall Oscar, welcome to the stream, and thanks for that. Glad you enjoyed the video from earlier. Keep or sell Chamberlain. Again, keep. Anyone saying keep or sell players, like if it's a player that plays in a good league and a good nation, so someone, as said, who'd be like a good investment, keep them, because they will be worth like 2 or 3 times what they are now when the full game's released. The only exception to that would be if you don't have any coins, like if it's a player from your starter pack and you now have like 2k because you've kept the player. In that case, yeah, sell them, because then obviously you'll be able to have coins to trade, and then you'll be able to do more with that. Is Depay a good buy? Adam Daly, Fathead, you'll ask if you want. No, you won't, because you're timed out now, so you can't type anything in the chat. So, nice one, pal. Okay, so no more left forwards have come up. And also, yeah, Adam Daly. I mean, you don't have to keep asking me whether someone's a good investment. Just like actually think, because it's fairly easy to work out. Someone's just bought that Tubelos, I think, that I had. I think this may be the one I bought. And I think he may have bought him for 1.1k. The reason these right forwards go for a bit is because there's an SBC that needs left and right forwards, and people buy them. I myself bought one thinking that it would work, but you need loyalty chemistry, so it ended up not working. And I think that's what that guy may have done. He probably bought him, tried him in the SBC, and he didn't work. Is Insua a good investment? Argentine left back from the Bundesliga for that one SBC. Which SBC is it? Let me know. I've not heard of this. I know who Insua is. I look like Akinfenwa. Yeah, I can see the resemblance, man. I look really similar to him. We're like basically brothers. I mean, I'm pretty large. I'm not black, but yeah, basically Akinfenwa. Sid Faraday, welcome to the stream. Love you too. Okay, no one else has popped up here for a while. I may try a different trading method out, because this one's got a bit boring. Keep or sell Chamberlain? Just keep him. Like, keep anyone. Just because they'll be worth way more, like, when the game's fully released. Is Walker a good investment? Yeah, man, Walker's good. Like, he's probably the best right back in the Premier League. And yeah, maybe even on the game in general, and like everyone will use him when the game's released. So he'll go up loads. I don't know what he's worth now. I'll check. Is 13k a good price for Inform Fraser? Yeah, but you can probably get him cheaper. So I just like try and do that. Bid on him or snipe him or something, and just get him for like 12k or 11k. I did that yesterday to get a couple of informs. Am I a Man City fan? Yeah, I am. You can tell by the shirts in the background. Yeah, Walker's about 60k or so. He'll probably go up to about 80, 90k when the full game's out. Keep or sell Hulk? Keep him, again. Is Depay going to rise in price? Yeah, everyone's going to rise in price. So if they play in a good league or a good nation or just have like really good stats, they'll go up more. But literally everyone will go up in price. Apart from maybe like some crap relevant player from, I don't know, what's an irrelevant league? The Danish Super League or something, like some bronze player. All those types of players won't go up, but gold players in any decent league will go up. Is YouTube my full-time job? No, I'm taking a gap year at the moment, so I should probably get a job, but I can't really be bothered because I was going to work in a factory in the town I live in, where a few other people who were also on gap years worked, and then all of them got sacked. So I don't really want to work there. Also, apparently, it was really boring. But no, YouTube's not my full-time job. But I do it on the I kind of do it full time actually. I resell clothes and do YouTube, and then between them I make enough money to like get by and not have to get like a proper job. And it's less boring anyway. But yeah, I think at some point my Twitter kept like tweeting out my Depop page whenever I listed something on it, which I didn't realize. So yeah, you guys may have seen that. Anyway, on there. But yeah, I buy and sell clothes and do YouTube at the same time. Keep or sell Kovacic? I would keep him. Like as I've said with everyone, just keep anyone at the moment. What that card was on the market for like 5 minutes. How much do I think Kroos will go up? Probably, I don't know what he's worth now, but he'll go up like 20% or so. Do I resell Supreme? Yeah, like Supreme, Palace, like shoes and stuff too, off-white shoes, the off-white Nike ones. Also, the main thing I do is I go to like kilo sales where you pay like 15 quid for a kilo of clothes, and then just look for like any kind of designer stuff or like vintage clothes. My Depop, if you want to, you can see them if you want. Might be something people want to buy. I think a few of my subs have actually bought stuff off me, but it's I think it's EJ Buckley. If you want to see my Depop to see what actual clothes I sell, there might be stuff you guys want to sell. Did I get any Yeezys today? No, I didn't. They don't really resell for that much now because they're so flooded on the market. Because they're trying to, like, Kanye is trying to just make sure everyone gets them really now. They used to be really, really limited and go for loads, and I think they're reselling for like 200 quid now, and they don't go for that much under that anyway for the retail price. So I didn't get any of those. Is Langley going to rise in price? Yeah, he will definitely rise in price. What's the best player to trade with when you've got 11k? There isn't really a best player, but this method I'm using right now does work quite well as I get another deal right there. How did I get the off-whites? On the Nike sneakers app is the best way. I mean, it's all down to luck though, because you get put into like a draw for them. But sometimes you get lucky. There's a drop on, I think it's tomorrow. I think it's the 22nd. I hope it wasn't today. I think it was the 22nd. For the off-white blazers, the black and I actually no, not for the black ones. For the Halloween like orange coloured off-white blazers today. Just joined the stream. What's the method here? It's the right and left forward method right now. I got a few good deals. Basically, what I'm doing is I get another good deal there. Marshall Oscar, thanks for the 79p super chat donation. First donation of the day. What's the best trading method for 40k? I'd say this one is a good one. I mean, there's loads of methods that all work well, but this one works pretty well, and it's easy as well. Right and left forward method. You just swap between right and left forward, and it's quite easy. Keep or sell PK? Keep him. Like keep everyone really. Campbell, how much is he? 1.5. Not gonna go for that one. Who's the best player to trade with the 10k? There's no best player to trade with, because if I say like someone's a good player to trade with, everyone will trade with them, and then there'll be a really bad player to trade with. So there isn't really a best player. Like filters, like the specific kind of filters. Like I'm doing this right and left forward method. Show a method for 10k. I mean, I've basically got 10k once the cards sell, and I'm using the left and right forward method. So I'd recommend that one. Okay, that's fine, Marshall Oscar. That's fine. I'll buy some FIFA points when I get on my main account. I'll buy some FIFA points with those. But yeah, no worries about you not being able to donate anymore. There's no obligation for anyone to donate. Every donation is much appreciated. We got one on the last stream that was in Norwegian krona, and I didn't know what that was. Well, I knew what Norwegian krona were, but I got a 50. It said like 50 NKO or something, and I had no idea if that was loads or if that was like, that could have been like 50p, because it like other foreign currencies like pesos, Colombian pesos, or I think Colombian pesos. It's like 100,000 of them is like £100 in the UK, so I got confused. I didn't know how to react, so I had to do the math. So I didn't want to be like really ungrateful in case it was like £100 or something. But I think it was like £4 or something. But yeah, that's the first time I had a donation that wasn't in pounds or dollars, so it was confusing. Keep or sell Aguero for 120k. 100% keep him. He'll go up to like 400k with ease. Like, literally, just everyone, just keep everyone. There's no need to sell anyone unless you don't have any coins. You've got 7k on PS4. What should you do? Do exactly what I'm doing. Basically, just go to right or left forward, or both of them really. Go to about 1.7, 1.8k, just a price where you've got a couple on the market for each filter, and then you just go to the 59th minute here. I mean, just press the compare price button and back a few times, see if anyone pops up and they're a decent deal. And then, I mean, if you don't see anyone, go back, try left forward, and you can just go back and forth and find some decent players quite easily. Who's the best player I've ever packed? If you count the World Cup game mode, I've packed Pele Maradona. If you don't, I've packed Patrick Vieira was quite good, but that was on FIFA 15 when he didn't have a prime card. I packed in for Messi on FIFA 17. I packed Messi on FIFA 17 3 times, I think. And I didn't really spend much on FIFA points on FIFA 17. FIFA 18, did I? I didn't pack Messi on FIFA 18. I packed a couple of icons last year. I packed Van der Sar. I packed, I think, 3 or 4 icons, but I've had a few decent stuff. Jesus has already risen. Yeah, Jesus will go up loads. Jesus was like 20k yesterday on PlayStation, a few people were saying. So all those types of players, like, those are the best investments. People who are really popular. Like, one I've invested quite heavily in is Tolisso. I think he's a good one. He's French and plays in the Bundesliga, and he's got a really good card, and he's like under 10k, or he was when I picked him up. Actually, yeah, Team of the Season cards. I forgot about those. I packed De Bruyne's Team of the Season in a free pack. I got loads of ones in free packs. De Bruyne being one of them. Mahrez, like, I think Roberto. I got most. I had a full Team of the Season squad of pack ball players at one point. Actually, I'm trying to think because I remember now. I'm trying to remember my main team I had. It was predominantly a Team of the Seasons with some icons in, and they were all first owner. The best player you've packed was 4th in form Ibra on FIFA 13 or FIFA 14, so for 3.2 mil. That would have been FIFA 14, I imagine. He was so OP back then. I just saw someone say FIFA 13 was their favourite. On the subject of that, what is your guys' favourite FIFA? Mine would probably be FIFA 14 or 15. FIFA 16 was trash. FIFA 17 was quite good. FIFA 18 was worse. FIFA 19 is good so far. FIFA 14 was fun because I used to just come home from school and play pro clubs with my mates loads back before I had to do loads of work. Younes, that's a decent deal. Will Rashford rise? Yep, everyone will rise up. Rashford especially because he's an OP player. What am I doing now with the left and right forwards? I'm just selling them on as soon as I've picked them up. Left forwards, as I said, were more expensive, so I can sell this card for that. He's got actually awful shooting. I just realised he's got 59 shooting and he's a gold card. But I mean, I can still sell him on for a fair amount of profit. I got him for 1.2, sell him for 1.7. This method's just really, really easy. Like, you guys can see I'm getting loads of deals. I'll quickly go to the 15th minute. You have 4k. What's the best player to bid on? I wouldn't recommend bidding when you don't have many coins. Bidding works best when you've got lots of coins and you can spam it on loads and loads of players. At your current stage, I'd recommend doing what I'm doing, which is just sniping, using certain filters like I'm doing. So we've sold Elia there for about a k profit. All these cards I'm selling for, I mean, over here we've got about 2 or 3k profit, and then with these cards sell on, I think we started on about 4k, and we're already going to be on about 7 or 8k. Am I going to university? Yeah, I am. I've already got my place at university and everything. Leeds University to do journalism. Is the EA access glitch working? I don't think so. Yeah, Ibrahimovic is a good investment. Ibrahimovic is apparently quite good. Why am I buying Lille players? Because when the Ligue 1 SBC comes out, whenever it does, their players will be worth a lot of money. Because if you saw last year, their centre-backs were all extinct, and they were all like 20. I think they were at 20 to 30k for just silver centre-backs because they play 3-4-3. That was the formation you had, and basically you had to use 3 centre backs, and they only had 3 centre backs, and they were all silvers, so they were all really expensive. Their wingers went to 60 or 70k. I think their right wingers did because they only had 2. And then on the left hand side, their players were still really expensive. So like now they only have 1 left mid, and it's a silver guy who I've picked a couple of up on my main account. I think I've got 3 or 4 of him, and he will go up a lot. I think he cost me about 1 or 2k, and I posted a picture of it on Twitter. I think he'll actually hit like, I genuinely think he'll hit like 30, 40k, and he's a silver. So if that comes off, then I'll be making back, I think like about 40 times what I spent. So like I spent about 5k on getting 3 or 4 of him, and they will go up and be worth about 150k when I sell all of them, hopefully. Will Smalling go up in price? As I've said many times, everyone will go up in price. If they play in a good league and have good stats, they'll go up even more, and Smalling does play in a good league and has decent stats, so yeah, he will go up. What is the silver left mid called? I'm not 100% sure. You can look him up on the market. He's Brazilian. I don't want to hype him up too much, though, because then he'll turn extinct like before the SBC's even out, and like it will just make it harder for everyone. Because then I imagine people will start like price fixing them and stuff, which is always annoying. Okay, so there's a Chinese Super League player there. I think there could be a Chinese Super League SBC out tonight. I think we will have League SBCs, and I have a feeling one of them could be a Chinese Super League one. Just because it's a new league to the game, and whoever gets that will be sick. It could be Hulk, who'd be amazing, Paulinho, who'd be amazing, like Adair, Gaetan, Pato. There's so many good players in that league, so many good ones it could be. Yeah, Luis Rojo, that's his name. I'll quickly show you guys him. Only really buy him if you get him for like 1 or 2k, because he's a silver, his price will change loads anyway. Like I got them for like 1,000 coins last night, but he's going for 4k. He's quite rare because he's quite a high rated silver. When should you invest? Right now. Uni course. Yeah, I'm doing journalism at university. So yeah, like, I mean, you could bid on this card, but I imagine because I say this, loads of people are going to bid on him, and he'll probably go, like, I could see this card just going extinct now because I've said he's going to be a really good investment, but don't buy him, like, at this price. Just wait. Try and get him for, like, 1 or 2k. You can try and snipe him or something. I mean, I literally just saw one come up for 2k there. Someone's bought it, probably because of this video, but I mean, if someone's going for 2k, you could sell that card right now for... Someone's already bought one of the ones I was talking about. I mean, he's going extinct now, but yeah, someone could buy that card, and they could have sold him for 2 or 3k profit. Someone else has bought the one for 4.9. Look, I'm literally affecting the market. This guy's gone extinct, pretty much. There's 2 cards left, and they're both really expensive for silvers. Michael Jackson, you're French, and me. I'm not French, although I actually used to live in France, so I speak French. I could have a French passport as well, if I applied for one. I could also have an Irish passport. I'll probably get either a French or Irish passport soon, if Brexit happens, because then I can go. I think yeah, because if you have a UK passport, it will be like complicated going to Europe if Brexit happens. So if I get an Irish passport, then that makes it easier, or a French one. I don't know if I can still get a French passport. I lived there for 5 years, and that's how long you need to be there to get a passport. But I think now I've moved away, I probably can't get one. But I have like family. Well, I don't have family in Ireland, but like my granddad's like half Irish or something. So I'm an 1/8 Irish. So I think I could get a passport. I'm just looking at this guy to see if he goes extinct, see if anyone goes and picks him up. How much will Son go for? He'll go for a lot. I'm not sure how much, but like he's got a really good card. Keep or sell in Formula Soga. He won't go up that much just because he's got a really bad card. So I'd sell him because he's like, I'd discard him. I packed him, so I discarded him. I'd just get rid of him, and then I'd go and like make investments. With the 12k that you not the 12k, I think he goes for more less than that. With the 10k or so that you could get Full of Soga, as we get another deal here. With the 10k or so you get there, you could easily, I mean, you could sell him for like maybe 9 or 10k, but from that you can then get yourself a load of silver investments from various leagues that could then make you some good profit. The trading video I uploaded recently isn't working anymore. It should still work. There, that is the best deal by far I've got so far. Yu Sung Min, 200 coins, and as you guys can see, lowest by now for these cards is like 1 point. I mean, I bought that one already, so it's about 1.6k. I can sell him and make myself over 1,000 coins profit. Not too bad at all. I may actually include this part of the stream here in a video because I'm going to be doing a video on this method later on today, and these are like perfect examples of how effectively it works. Why Lille? Because for those of you who don't know, there are league SBCs every month. 2 new ones come out, and last year Lille, their players were so expensive. It was actually crazy how much they were, and the reason for that is quite simple. Basically, they had a 3-4-3 formation. They only had 3 centre backs, all of which were silver. They all went extinct, and they ended up going up to, I believe the centre backs were about 30k, and they were silvers who'd been going for 100 coins, 150 coins earlier on. Their right winger went up to 70k, and he was a silver player. And I think their left winger went up to like 30 or 40k as well. I've accidentally made Luis Araujo extinct now on PlayStation, so sorry for anyone who's on PlayStation. I've made him extinct. Just wait, if you want to pick him up, he's basically extinct on Xbox now as well. If you want to pick him up, just hold on a bit, and he'll drop down in price. He won't drop down. He'll just become more present on the market. But people will have bought him now because of the video here. But yeah, like if you look this evening, I got a couple last night, and that's how I managed to get a few. I only got I think I got maybe 3. I might have even got 2. I hope I got 3 because I think he has potential to go up so much just because he's in a really rare position. There's only one left mid for that club, and last year they had the 3-4-3 formation, and it's unlikely that would change unless maybe they have a new manager now who plays a different formation. But either way, they only have one left-sided midfielder, and he's going to be perfect. And also, given he's a rare silver who's 74 rated, he's going to be quite rare on the market as well. So that's not too bad. Should you invest in Timo Werner? Yeah, he's a good one. His inform card especially, good investment. He's going to be a really popular player to go for as well, just because he's got a really good card, and he's in that league, so which is quite popular. I don't know, Lewandowski now has 4-star skill moves, which makes him a lot more usable, but I'd probably say Werner's the best striker in that league, just because he's so quick. Is Perisic a good investment? Yeah, Perisic is solid because there aren't that many good options on the left wing in the Serie A. You've got him and Douglas Costa, and that's about it. I look like Cabos. I was saying earlier on that's one of the I always get comments saying I either look like Cabos, who's another YouTuber for those you don't know. For some reason I just thought Michael Jackson there. I think because someone in the chat was called Michael Jackson. I definitely don't look like Michael Jackson for a couple of reasons. But I was going to say Shawn Mendes and Jacob Sartorius as well. They're apparently the people I look like. He picked up 3 Araujo's. Nice one, dude. They'll go up a lot more in price for sure. Just hold them in your club. I mean, the ones I got for like, I think it was 1.6k, maybe 1.4 or something like that. I got them quite cheap. Like, I could sell them now, obviously, and since they're almost extinct, I make a good amount. But yeah, like I'm not going to now. I'm just gonna hold them, and I'm gonna pick up more and more. Whenever I see any cheap on the market, it will be a card that I'll try and snipe and bid on. Whenever I see any cheap cards, I will just keep them. And yeah, like keep hold of them. I'm not sure when a Liga SBC will come out. It could be now, like it could be this evening at 6 p.m. It could be in a couple of months' time. But when they do come out, I think I'll make a lot, and there'll be a lot of hype around them. I look a lot like Shawn Mendes. I'm not sure. Quite a few people say that. I'd say that's probably actually not only those ones. What's that YouTuber with blue eyes? Nash Greer. Apparently, I look like him. I used to a lot more because I used to have longer hair, which he does, and I used to have really blue eyes, like sky blue eyes, which I don't have anymore. My eyes are darker now, but they're still blue. But yeah, I used to actually look really similar to Nash Greer. Like a few people have come up to me, like not even people to do with YouTube, just people have just come up to me and been like, "Oh, you look like Nash Greer," just randomly. And I had no idea who he was at first, but I looked him up. Although I looks like him when he was younger, and then he went weird and had really long hair. But I think he's a vlogger on YouTube. He has like a couple of million subscribers. Am I in university or high school? I finished school well, no, not last year, this year, but it was like 3 months ago. I ended sixth form, finished my A levels and everything. I'm going to university next year, so I'm taking a gap year, and then in my gap year, I would get a job, but I can get by financially, like basically making as much as a job by combining doing YouTube and reselling clothes. So I have like two kind of small businesses like that I run alongside each other, and I'm also going to go traveling. I've been kicked off the market, so I'm just going to back out and see if I can log back in. I'm not sure what a good way to fix this is, but we'll see. Will Nacho, Vinicius, or Yedlin go up? Every single one of those will go up lots. I mean, Vinicius Jr. is probably one of the most hyped players on the game. He's a new player. He's Brazilian. He's like the replacement for Ronaldo. So if you want a left winger now for what they called Real Madrid, he's going to be your go-to option. And also, he's got 5-star skill moves. So like, yeah, everyone's going to want to use him. He's a really good investment. Yedlin's a new upgrade to a gold. He's really quick, and he's in the Premier League, so he'll definitely be one people want to try out. And Nacho, likewise, people want to use. What method am I using? It's the left and right forward method. You guys can see all these players. 950 coins I paid for Elias, sold him for nearly 2k. Eunice I got for like a k. Same with Sessignon. This guy for like a couple of hundred. This guy for 400. This guy for a k. This guy for like 500. This guy for a couple of hundred. This guy for 200. So all these cards I'm selling for lots of profit. So making loads from them. Would you invest in Inform Fraser or Inform Jacker? Both of them. I'm not sure if you're asking me like if I'd invest in like the two of them or which I'd invest out of those. I'd probably go with Fraser just because he's got a more playable card. Although the thing with Jacker is he's going to be really good for SBCs. So I've picked up, I think, one Jacker. I sniped one for like 11k. Yarmolenko's a good one too. Will Cavani go up or down? No one's going to go down now. Everyone will go up like when the full games come out. That's just how it works. No one's going to go down. Cavani will go up. I can't look on the market. Fraser will go up because of Player of the Month, but also he'll go up because he has a usable card. Jacker will go up a lot more because of Player of the Month. What's my microphone? It's so sick. It sounds so much better now because I'm close to it. Previously, I used to have my microphone above my webcam, and now I've brought it in front of me. And the reason I didn't do that beforehand is because I didn't want it to be in the way. But now I'm next to it, and when I'm next to this, it sounds so good because this is I think it's the most expensive bit of setup I have. Like it's more than my camera or my recording device or anything. And I think like audio is so important in videos. Like if you're listening to someone with a crackly voice, it just sounds awful. But like this has really crisp, kind of deep voice audio. But I didn't when I had it far away. I wasn't getting the most out of it. It's only like a week ago, and I've had it for 2 years that I've used it right up close here, and it sounds so much better. It's a Rode podcaster, I think. Or a Rode broadcaster maybe. It's like a professional recording microphone, so it's what they use on like TV and stuff. I think it's the one most YouTubers use. It seems to be a really popular one. I used to have this, which is a blue snowball, which I'd recommend using if you're just starting out. They're like £50 and really, really good for the price. And that lasted me about 3 years, but then I moved on to this. I think they're like £200, these ones, but like I think I got it as a Christmas present. But I mean, if you're doing YouTube and you're serious about it, I would definitely recommend investing in one. Check on Jadon Sancho's price. I'll try to, but for some reason I can't look on the market, so not sure how long this is going to take. What should you do with 3k? The left and right forward method that I was just using there works really, really well. And yeah, you can do that if you've got like 1,000 coins or so. Jesus is 25k on PlayStation, good investment. He's 50 on Xbox. Yeah, definitely pick him up. Who's the most expensive player of the month on pingers? Right. Not fully sure. There aren't any player of the months. They're untradeable. So yeah, that question doesn't make sense. And I'm not sure why the player of the month cards would be on pingers anyway. So Tom Barnes, they'd probably get tested for that, and they wouldn't be player of the month again in the future. Tom Barnes, you're back from school. How's it going? I'm good, thanks. Welcome to the stream, dude. Mikhail Khan as well, another mod. Welcome back. How's the method working? It's working really well, except I can't use it anymore because I've been kicked off the market. But I've managed to double my coins using it quite quickly on a low budget as well. Like turning 5k to 10k, it's taken me about half an hour or so. But now I've got 10k, I can turn that into 20k quickly. Like I couldn't really pick up many cards because I didn't have many coins, but now I've got more coins, I can get more cards, if that makes sense. But I'm probably going to stream for about 3 hours or so. I want to stream up till 6 o'clock, and then if something new comes out at 6, then I can do a video on it, like if it's a new SBC or something. I'm not sure, what day is it the marquee matchups come out? Is it normally Wednesday? Because that SBC should be out soon. Marshall, can you be a mod? I've seen you in a few of my streams recently, so if I see you in a few more, yeah, I'll mod you. I generally, the way you get a mod is either by donating over £5. It used to be any donations, but like lots of people then ended up donating just to become mods, and that ended up getting loads and loads of mods. So just a little bit higher. It's one of the perks of donating, but that's not the main way. That's just one way. Also, just being in the streams, really. Like if I see people who are regularly in like all my streams, which people like Tom Barnes, Mikhail Khan, Senor Veteran, all those types of people who I've seen in loads and loads of streams, like those types of people, I mod them just because they're always around. They're like trustworthy people, so I don't want to mod like some random person. Not saying you're random, just in case they like abuse the powers of being a mod and then like ban people and stuff. Okay, so I really don't know what to do given that I can't actually I can't use the market. I'm not sure how long I'm banned from the market for. Okay, so I'll quickly check my club, see if I've got anything that I could maybe sell or anything like that. Really, I might have some consumables because you get like stars consumables. No, I don't get any position change cards. What method did I use? I was using the right and left forward method, which is really effective. I'm annoyed. I haven't got this kit on my main account, even though I played EA Access, so I don't know why how that works. Do I smoke? No, I don't. You got 80k, but you're stuck trying to snipe players. Got any tips? If you're stuck with sniping players, just try a different sniping filter out or a different trading method. Don't just stick with the same one for ages if it doesn't work. We've also just passed the 10k barrier by selling on another player. Have I got a team? I do on my main account. Sadly, this isn't my main account. What exactly is the left and right forward method? I'll try and show you guys. I'm still not allowed back on the market. The issue with sniping is this does happen every now and again. What do you do? Sell Rashford now or sell him a week after full release? Don't sell him now. Just keep him and see. His price will rise up in price. His price will rise up in price. That doesn't make sense. His price will rise up. Okay then, so basically all you want to do is go to left forward or right forward, preferably left forward I think just because they're more expensive. Find out how much left forwards are, which they should be like 1.8, 1.7k, at least they are on Xbox. Probably they'll be less on PlayStation. And then you just want to look on the market. If you see any deals, pick them up. Just press compare price a bit and back, and you'll refresh the page a little bit. You'll see any will pop up. If not, you back out, go to right forward, do the same, look there for a couple of seconds, do a few searches, back to left forward. Just swap between them, and eventually you'll get some good deals. Did the unlimited EA access glitch not work then? It did for all of yesterday's stream, but then I think it may have been patched, because then when I was playing this morning, I think I was using the glitch, and then my time ran out when I was in the middle of a game, which was annoying. Keep or sell Alaba? Keep. You packed Hazard. Should you sell him? 100% don't sell him. Keep him. He's going to go up so much in value because he's one of the most popular players on the game that people want to use. So if you do anything, make sure it's not selling. Make sure it's not selling Hazard, because he will definitely go up loads more in price. Like, he's not worth much now, or he's worth a lot now, but he will be worth significantly more quite soon, just because more people are going to actually want to like pick him up when more people have coins. Like right now, no one has coins, so they can't really buy people like that. But obviously, when the full game's out and people start buying FIFA points and all that, then they will have more coins. I've just seen one of my friend from school's Snapchat stories, and I'm on it on the live stream. So shout out to Sid, who was in the stream earlier. Tom Barnes, keep or sell Verratti for like 6k. I'd keep him. He'll be worth more when the full game's out. He'll be worth more. Am I going to do some draft? Probably not. The market still doesn't work. So what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to go and get a drink. I'm just going to play an ad on the stream. I'll get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Here we go. I don't know if I can still get on the market or not. Has anything happened since I've been away? Probably not. Lucas Princeton, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if that played an ad or not. It's got a... I'd never seen that, but it says you can click an ad on YouTube and it plays one, and might have done that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is head back and see if my main account works. Also, Ophelia wanted a shout out, so shout out to Ophelia. She just sent me a message asking for a shout out, so shout out to Ophelia. Okay, so I'm going to back out here and see if I can log on with my other account. I doubt it. Better investment, Martial, Jesus, or Son. I don't know. They're all decent. I'd go with Jesus probably, just because Martial and Son play in the same position, so there's a few players in that role, whereas for strikers, like Jesus is one of the few really good ones for that kind of price. You didn't get an advert? Oh, you were just looking at my chair then for about a minute. Good content. So hopefully having logged off and then logged on again, it will work now. You have 30k, what should you invest in? Invest in people like Tolisso, like those types of value players who are good. Shout out to Stevie the Wonder as well. I was wondering who that was. Shout out to Stevie the Wonder, who just sent me a message on Facebook, who isn't called Stevie the Wonder in real life. I was guessing that might be someone I knew in real life, one of my friends. No, I haven't ever overdosed whilst on the market, Stevie, surprisingly. Marega and Abubakar are the most OP strikers since Muriel and Ababo. Are they actually? One of my mates said Marega was really good. I haven't tried him yet. You love my videos, says Ollie Plays. Thanks for that. I should try Harry Kane. I haven't really played the game yet, so I haven't tried Harry Kane yet. But yeah, shout out to Stevie the Wonder. He just sent me a message on Facebook asking for one. Okay, so I'm going to log into this account. Hopefully it will work. Yeah, I think Inform Jack is a good one. Inform Jack and Inform Fraser are both good for Player of the Month. I prefer Fraser just because he's got a better card. He has better stats. But yeah, I'll see if I can log on here. Also, I literally just saw. Hopefully this works now. I literally just saw a DM I got earlier, which shows how to get AA access on like your main account, even if it's run out. This still. How long have I been kicked off? This isn't working now. So I'm still selling cards, but I can't bid on anyone or go on the market. I'm gonna try and get onto my main account. So basically, it says You go onto the app and it gives you the pop-up. Just press the home button and it doesn't take up time. Okay, I don't really understand what he meant there. If anyone knows how to get EA access, like on your main account and you've run out, which I think there's apparently a way, let me know, because I don't know. I should get Christian Eriksen. I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I couldn't afford him, but also I can't get onto the market, which is ideal. What I'm gonna do is stop the. I'm not gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna take the screen off just so I can quickly buy EA access on another account, because I can't be bothered to keep waiting for this. I mean, I'm just gonna. I'll open the starter packs on this account and then trade on this account too, just to see. But yeah, I've traded now for like half an hour and got some stuff back from that. Okay, how to switch profile? I think I need to buy EA access on this account. I think I actually bought EA access on like a couple of accounts last year, and I don't think I stopped paying for them. I didn't know how to cancel it, so I've just been paying for some random accounts I don't use, which is not that good. Okay, so I'm going to quickly buy EA access now. Is Alessandrini worth 3.5k? Not really, because he's only really worth that because of SBCs. Okay, so I'm going to get EA access quickly. Elaine, thanks for that. How did I get started on YouTube? It was ages ago. I was like 13 or something. I started just because, like, at that time, I watched loads and loads of YouTube, which I don't really do as much now. I used to watch like FIFA. I used to watch like KSI and like all the Sidemen and stuff, which I don't watch anymore. Not gonna lie, I just watch like the only type of YouTubers I'd say I watch now are like the kind of funny ones, like Steven Tries and that, and also I watch a few, like, because as I've said a couple of times, I do like clothing reselling and stuff. That's one of the ways I make money. So I watch a few videos to do with like men's fashion and stuff to know what I can sell and all that. Apparently this account has EA access on already, so not sure how that works. Also, like those channels like Zach Olsop and ones like that, where he like break a Nightscape, those types of videos, they're always quite funny. Not funny, but like entertaining to watch. I'm trying to work out how to get onto EA access right now. I'll turn this on now. I mean, it's not as if it was because I didn't want to show my my credit card details, which wouldn't have been ideal. How much is EA access? It's like £3. So it should be good. How do you get the free 10-hour trial? It's not free. You have to pay for it with EA access. But EA access is worth it because like it's like £3, I think, and you get loads of stuff free anyway. You get loads of games free. I haven't played any of them. Like, not gonna lie, I don't really play many games apart from FIFA. I do FIFA videos, but I don't really play many other games. Like, I don't play Fortnite or anything anymore. Over the summer, I literally didn't play games at all. Like, I haven't played FIFA up until this game came out for about 2 or 3 months. Like, I hadn't played a game of FIFA 18. Keep or sell Allison? Keep him. Like, everyone asking to keep or sell, literally every single player you're talking about, just keep them, because they will be worth more when the game comes out. Hey man, I like clothing reselling too. Who do you watch? Harrison Neville, Ari Petru. I watch a bit of Harrison Neville. I've seen some of Ari Petru's videos. I don't watch many of them. People like Magnus Ronning as well, and Jacob's what's his name? Jacob Starr and Jacob Wallace. Those two. Is Ozil a good buy? He will rise up in price, but there are definitely better investments just because his card isn't that used on FIFA. Like, no one really uses Ozil. Did I do the unlimited hour glitch? I did, and then it didn't give me unlimited hours eventually. Even though I had it, it then ended up like using up my time. Will Inform Jacker and Fraser go up in price when the game comes out? Yeah, they will. Hopefully I can actually go on the market now. Fingers crossed anyway. I mean, I don't know how long I'm meant to get kicked off for. It's normally like 15 minutes or so. And actually, it's been about 15 minutes since I was kicked off. Yeah, we're on now. It's all good. Only lost about 100 viewers doing that, so thanks for the nearly 700 people who've stuck around watching me just watch my screen for a while. But yeah, I'm back on now. Left and right forward method. Had a few people asking how to do it, and this is how you do it. You just find the lowest by now. Generally for left forwards, there's a player here who I want to buy. Oh wow. He was on the market for like 4 seconds. That was a really good deal there, because he's going for like 2K on his own. That's why someone will have got him, because he was cheap anyway for what the card is. But on top of that, he'd been position changed. But yeah, that would have been a really good deal had I picked him up. But yeah, basically this method is really simple. You just find the lowest by now for the most expensive card out of left or right forwards. So that's normally left forwards, so 1.8k, and then you just, there we go. What? There's an error. It didn't even say I got outbid. It just said there was an error. So that's weird. But yeah, you basically just look at left forwards for a little bit, like search a few times, go to right forwards, look at right forwards a bit, and then you just keep swapping between them. How many views do you need to make decent money from YouTube? It depends what you call decent money. You get basically for every 1,000 views you get about $1. It depends on like your CPM. So if you have content that's not like family friendly, so if it's got like swearing and stuff, then you get less money sometimes. Cause it depends. Some of your videos then get demonetized, or like your CPM isn't as good. I don't really understand any of that, but like my content's not that like unfamily friendly, so I think I have a like decent CPM, but I think some YouTubers get like maybe like $4 or $5 for every 1,000 views, but I'm not sure. I think generally it's about $1 to $2 you get. I don't think I get exactly $1. It might be like $1.20 or something, but you get around $1 to $2 basically for every 1,000 views. So yeah, like depending what you call a decent amount, like what would minimum wage be for a job? That's like £12,000 a year, is it, or something? I'm not sure. No, I think that's, you have to get under like over that to declare tax or something. But like what, I don't know what minimum wage is, like £7 or £8 an hour. So I mean, from with YouTube, the thing is you're not working like all day. You're probably putting like 1 or 2 hours into a video, and then depending on the views you get back from that. So I think a lot of people do have a job and do YouTube at the same time, not alongside. And then obviously when they then start making more money from YouTube than them from their actual job, and they can still like live sustainably, that's when they then do it full time. But as I said, I don't have a job, unless you count YouTube as a job. But yeah, I don't make enough money from YouTube to like get by. So that's why, not to like get by as in I'm homeless or something, but like to be able to pay for like my phone bill and like traveling and all that. Because as I said, I want to go traveling in my gap year. It's $7.90 per hour, says Chris May. Chris, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's $7.90 apparently. So, I mean, yeah, if you think about it. Wait, actually, is that Irving Lozano's brother? I think it must be. He looks the same, and he's Mexican and a right winger. And there's one there for 400 coins. Wait, how did I not buy him? I thought he was listed for like 1.2k or something. Also, why is he going for this much? There's one here going for like, oh, I guess it's because it's the right forward, but that one's going for 900 coins and it's the right forward. That would have been a really good deal, but this method's really good. Just try this out. It's basically what I've been doing all stream now. I'll just increase this price here because they're going for a little bit more left forwards. But this is such an easy way of making coins. Like I've doubled my coins there in about half an hour, and this is a brand new account as well. I'll probably then send the coins from this account over to my main one afterwards. I'm still annoyed I missed out on that card there. But yeah, he's still on the market for some reason. Bellerin, keep or sell. As I've said with like literally every person who said that, just keep the player because they'll be worth more when the full game's out. Will Yarmolenko go up in price? Yeah, you will. Is Goretzka a good investment? Yeah, man, he's one of the best ones. I've picked up one of them. He's like 33k, I think, on Xbox. I'm not sure what he is on PlayStation. Probably like a lot less. Everyone on PlayStation is bare cheap, like compared to Xbox, because it's not fully out yet on the on console. Do I think Neymar's overrated? No. he gets loads and loads of abuse for like diving and stuff. But if you look at his underlying stats, he's like top. I think behind he's the best dribbler apart from Messi. In terms of goals and assists, he's really high up there as well. So yeah, definitely one of the best players in the world. I'd say he's top 5. I'm not sure if he's top 3 behind, like, obviously everyone says Messi, Ronaldo, and then Neymar. But yeah, like you've got Messi, Ronaldo, and then you've got like De Bruyne, Hazard, Neymar, and they're all kind of like on a similar level. And then you've got like Suarez and Aguero and like Lewandowski and all those types of players too. Okay, so I'm going to sell this card for like 2.3k. No, 2.5. Could make nearly 1,000 coins on that one. Gabriel Jesus is a really good investment. Neymar will go down as the most overrated player of all time. No, you won't. I mean, look at his stats. Like for Brazil, he's 26 and he's already about, I think, like 15 goals off Pele. I could be controversial and say Pele is overrated because a lot of people do say that, but I didn't see Pele play, so I'm not going to say that. But a lot of people I have seen a lot of people say Pele is overrated. Yeah, I don't. He moved to PSG, which I guess it was to get out of Messi's shadow because like he was always going to be worse than Messi, and he wanted to be like the main man at the team he was at. But now he's better than Mbappe, but Mbappe's kind of stolen his limelight because there's so much hype around him. So he went to Ligue 1. I think if he won the Champions League with PSG, that would definitely like prove him as easily one of the best players in the world, which I think he already is. But like, yeah, I don't think he's overrated. Like, he's fairly rated, but he'll go down as Brazil's top scorer of all time, definitely. At least like currently, anyway. I think Pele and Ronaldo are both above him, but he's 26 and he's got like 15 goals behind Pele. But yeah, like, a lot of people do seem to think Pele is overrated. Like, a lot of people do seem to think that. But the thing is, like, when Pele played, football was so different and like so much harder. Like, most tackles that would be a red card now, like, wouldn't even be a foul back then. But then also a lot of defenders weren't really that good back then as well. Like, I think the argument for him being overrated is because a lot of his goals came in like friendlies. He scored 1,000 and something goals, but I think 600 or 500 of them were in friendlies, so they weren't even in official games, and they were against teams like he played against like the Brazil Coast Guards and scored like 10 goals, and then they count as his actual goals. So I think that's why a lot of people think he's overrated. Yeah, also, with what Chris just said there, I don't get the people who say that like people like Neymar and Messi wouldn't be good in the Premier League when the best players in the Premier League, or some of the best players, are those types of players like Hazard, or like David Silva. They're not strong. I think De Bruyne's quite strong, but someone like David Silva or Hazard, they're really small, like agile players, and everyone's like, oh, Messi couldn't handle the physicality of the Premier League, but someone like David Silva can, and he's a very similar player, like technically on the ball to Messi, like a very short, small, agile player with a good low centre of balance, exactly the same as Hazard too, and all those types of players. Like, there's lots of players in the past who've been really good, like Zola. Zola was tiny and he was really good in the Premier League. I mean, yeah. So obviously, like, Messi would play well in the Premier League. If you look at his stats against like all the top teams, he's scored hat trick against City, hat tricks against, I think it's 2 hat tricks against Arsenal. He scored against United in the Champions League final. I think he scored twice against United in the No, he scored once in the Champions League final. He was man of the match, and I think he scored in another Champions League final too. But yeah, he scored against every big Premier League team. So the argument for like people like Neymar and Messi, those types of players, not being good in the Premier League because of the physicality, I don't really get. Check Jadon Sancho's price. Yeah, okay. I think he's got 5-star skills. Wait, Jadon, not Jaden. Only one on the market, and it's 10k. For a silver, he has a really good card. Obviously, like 85 pace, 82 dribbling for a silver. That's probably the best. Messi took over 5 games to score against Chelsea, but he's scored a hat-trick against City, 2 against Arsenal. He's scored more hat-tricks against... He's actually scored more goals against the top 6 in England than Ronaldo has, despite Ronaldo playing in England for 6 years and Messi never playing in England, so fun fact. Okay, I'm going to try this a little bit more. He's also scored more hat-tricks against English sides than Ronaldo, despite Ronaldo playing in the Premier League for 6 years, I think, and playing like several hundred games. Okay, I'm going to keep trying this. I may move on to a different method. I might try the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method too. Is Ericsson a good investment? Oh, yeah, he plays in a good league. Was Jesus a good investment? Yeah, because he plays in a good league. He's got a good card. Like, you guys don't need to ask me whether people are good investments. There we go. I got a deal at last. That took a while. But if you find anyone who's got good stats in a good league, like Good Nation, they will be a good investment. This is a really good deal because he's a left mid, so that like converting him to a left forward, I think that will cost about 2k. So I'll sell him for 2.8. Actually, no, I'll sell him for like 3.5. Actually, I reckon I'll sell for that. Yeah, I don't need to keep saying whether people are good investments. If they play in a good league with Good Nation and I have some decent stats, they will 100% go up in price quite a lot. Like everyone will go up in price. I mean, obviously, apart from like random bronze players and stuff, all gold players in decent leagues and everything will rise in value when the full game's out, just because there's going to be a much, much higher demand for those cards, because people are going to be either completing SBCs with them or using them in their starter squads or whatever. So they will go up a lot more in price. That happens every year. But the better the card, the more they'll go up in value. So especially if you find someone like who's maybe the best player in their position or one of the only players in their position in their league or for their country, they will go up even more. So like Goretzka is the best centre mid in the Bundesliga. He's got such a well-rounded card, so he will go up loads. So definitely a really good investment there. I mean, anyone like that really. Depay is one of the best, probably the best striker in Ligue 1 on Ultimate Team. Cavani isn't really, like, I think Cavani will be good this year because pace isn't too important, but I mean, definitely I'd say Depay is a good one. Promes is, apart from Coutinho, the best left winger in La Liga, maybe even the best because Coutinho is quite slow for a winger. Like I think he's got like maybe low 80s pace, and Promes has like 90 odd pace and 5-star skills. Stop telling people to keep their players, as some can triple or quadruple instead of doubling. I don't get what that means. Like that's even better. Like I said that they could go up like 2 or 3 fold what they're currently going for. So like obviously it's even better to keep your players if they're going to quadruple in price than double in price. Inform Lozano, bad league and bad nation. It's not a bad league or a bad nation. They're just like average league and nations. He's more of a super sub. So yeah, I still say him. He's someone that people just keep on the bench and sub in. I can't believe I missed that card earlier. But yeah, that one would have been like 1,000 coins profit. You pack to Edison, keep or sell. I keep missing out on these cards. So that would have been, wow, that card I just missed out on would have made me 1.6k profit. Like people keep asking, keep or sell people. I mean, just like for all of them, just keep them because they'll be worth so much more when the game comes out. I can't really be bothered to keep saying keep or sell because like you guys should probably know now, and if you don't, it's fairly obvious anyway. What do I think about the informs? Which player's good for investments? I think the best ones are Xhaka and Fraser, but there's also, like, on a lower budget, I think Cancelo is good, but he's already kind of risen a fair amount. So you probably missed the boat on that investment. I have as well. But yeah, he was like 40k, and now he's like 80, and he'll probably go to like 150 or so. But I think Fraser and Xhaka are really safe investments because, I mean, they're pretty much discard price, and they have good leagues. So Fraser's more of a usable card. I've actually used him in game, and he's really good. And then Xhaka's more of an SBC investment. But they're both really good ones. And then as well as that, you've got people like Sommer. He's good, 84 rated. Best players I've used so far on FIFA 19. Goretzka's really good. Definitely like using Goretzka. And Inform Fraser, I'd probably say is the best player I've used. Like, he doesn't have 4-star skills. He has a good card, but not like an amazing card. But yeah, he scored like 4 goals in the couple of games I've played. How did I miss out on that card? Yeah, he scored 4 goals, I think. I keep missing out on these. It's because everyone else is now using this method because I've been hyping it up for the last hour. But yeah, right and left forward method is really good. I may give it a break now. I've got a load of players with it, which is what I wanted anyway, because I'm doing a video on this method now, or after the stream anyway, or tomorrow or something. I'll do one quite soon. And this has got me some good like proof of how well it works. I'll try and get one more deal with this, and then I'll try something else out. If you had to buy Goretzka for 22k, Jesus for 25, or Son for 27, who would I choose? I missed out on that one too. That would have been like 1.5k profit. I need to stop looking at the chat. I'd go with Jesus because Jesus is 50k on Xbox, so like he could go up 25k easily, and that's right now on Xbox. On when the full game's out, he'll be like 60, 70k. I think at the beginning of FIFA 18, he was about 60 or 70k, and he's now 83 rated. He has a better card, so he'll be worth a lot more. Maybe even like 80k. David Silva for 30k, is that a good buy? No, because no one uses David Silva on FIFA. And also he was a lot cheaper. He was like 15k a few days ago. There we go, we got that last deal. You think Hazard will win Player of the Month? I expect so. He deserves it anyway. Hazard's been sick. So I list that one for 1.6. Nearly 1,000 coins profit. But yeah, I think Hazard's got the most goal involvements of any player so far in the Premier League. Have I heard of Ovidiu Patrascu or Ovi? Yeah, I have. He's a YouTuber from like Romania, isn't he? Haven't seen any right forwards for a while. Is Lucas a good investment for Player of the Month? His fun 200 coins. I missed out on that one. Fun fact: he has actually gone up in price. His price range has been increased, so I think he may be required for Player of the Month. Possibly. That may be why they've increased his price. Like with Mane last year, they increased his price because he needed his gold card for the Player of the Month SBC, and it went up to like 200k. So maybe investing in Lucas could be a good idea. I would do that if I was on my main account, but I can't access that right now. Obviously, because of EA access, can't go on there right now. As I've said, like my time's run out on that. I can still go on the web app, but I'm just trading right here. I want to make some coins on here. Matic Gamer packed prime icon Ronaldo, decent. I forgot all the prime icons are out from the beginning. Can I show you my team? I don't have a team, so no, I can't. This is just a trading account, which I said at the beginning of the stream. I started on like 4k. It's just an account where I'm going to trade and see how many coins I can make on stream and show you guys like some low budget methods. But I've used this method a lot now, left and right forward one. So hopefully you guys now know how to use that. I've used the silver bid method. I'm going to try the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method now as well. So basically, what you want to do is find the lowest buy now for cards on the market with one of these camera styles. So Hunter, bear in mind with Hunter, you're looking like no one's gonna specifically look up like Pavard, a centre back with boosted pace and shooting, because like you don't really need that on a centre back. So you want ones that are suited to the player. So a Hunter would be good for a forward, like a cam or a striker or a winger. Shadow for defenders. I mean, like no one's gonna buy Shadow on a striker, for example, because it's a bit pointless. Do I think there will still be icon SBCs? I don't think so. Or maybe there will be, and it will just offer you another way of getting the icon. 1.2k. Instantly, we're getting a deal with this method. So good. Got him for over 1,000 coins cheaper than the next lowest by now in that camera style. I mean, I'll just list him up for 2.4, and that's 1,000 coins profit after tax. Really, really easy deal right there. I mean, that goes to show that was a really quick sale too. He will sell pretty much instantly. All you do, yeah, he's already sold. All you do is just go to the 59th minute and just press compare price and back, and you'll see people pop up. Like, it's as simple as that, really. So easy. And at this early stage of the game, because a lot of people are on the web app, like you can just destroy anyone when it comes to sniping. If you're on a console on early access, like if you're on the web app, it's so hard to snipe people. It's way slower. Whereas if you're on Xbox or just on a console in general, you can snipe players really easily. How much is Draxler? He's like 4k or 5k. He's cheap. Should you buy Mana last? Yeah, he's a good one. You can also, you're not forced to do this with Hunter. You can do this with other camera styles too. So Shadow, Catalyst, those are the main ones. Get another deal there. Daniel Sturridge, 1.3k. Again, very similar price to that Benedetto. I can list him up for about 1,000 coins profit. I can actually list him up for a little bit more. I'll list him for 2.5. Quick sale and over 1,000 coins profit. This method is just so easy. I mean, I've been doing it for a couple of minutes and already made 2k profit on 2 cards. I don't want to like use this method too much though, because then everyone else on the stream is going to start doing it and it will ruin it temporarily. How much is Seri? I think he's about 15k. I think he's about 15k right now. Kieran Beard, welcome to the stream. Not sure how to say your name. Jenna as well. Insua. Okay, I'll look at Insua. He's good for 11 nations. The squad goals one. Oh yeah, that SBC. Because is he the only Argentine left back or something? Or the only Argentine left back in a obscure league? I imagine so. He'd be a good investment if you get him cheap enough. Like on PlayStation, he's probably a lot cheaper than on Xbox. Would I invest in Vidal? No, just because he doesn't have that good of a card. Like apart from, he's got a sick card apart from his pace. And although pace isn't too important this year, and he's still a really good player on the game, a lot of people just don't really use slow players, so he wouldn't be that popular. Okay. Still haven't seen anyone come up with this one. I'm going to try something else out then. The Oreo didn't bring me any luck. I'll try Shadow. I don't know how much this one is. I think Shadow is the second most expensive. But likewise, with that last method, you're not looking for like strikers in Shadow. So you're not looking for like Gerard Moreno right here. You're looking for defenders or like a defensive-minded midfielder. Like, obviously no one's going to look for... It's better than him in basic because it boosts his pace. But, I mean, you don't really need to boost his defending. What am I eating? An Oreo original. They have different packaging now, though, so I thought it was like a strawberry Oreo. Anthony Wise, welcome to the stream. Do I think this method's working with Shadow? Yeah, that I'm doing it with Shadow now. I'm doing it with Shadow at the moment. Mark Walker, you were gonna sub. Thanks all for that, man. Buy players from the League and Os for SBCs. Yeah, I've been doing that. I just missed out on that one. It didn't say the bid couldn't be completed. It said like something else, I think there, which is what happens when you're really close to getting them. Even closer, you get that orange circle around the card. Do I spend more time trading than playing? Probably. At least at the beginning. I do for like the first couple of months of the game. Then, not going to lie, I normally get bored and don't play the game at all. Like either trading or playing. But yeah, I'll probably play a fair amount of this FIFA just because I have loads of spare time, so I don't have much to do. No one's really popped up with this, apart from that Pellerin. What's his name? Perrin, I think? That French guy earlier. Joseph Shan, you subbed. Thanks a lot for that one. If you guys are new on here, we've got about 550 viewers on the stream. If any of you are new on here, don't forget to subscribe. I've been streaming FIFA now for about 4 days in a row. Every day, so I'll be carrying that streak on. Every day I'll be streaming on EA Access, doing trading, or like pack openings, or SBCs, or whatever. So, yeah, if you guys want to see that type of content, make sure you sub. I've also got loads of videos. I've done a double upload every day now for the past couple of days too. So, I will have a video coming out after this. I will have 2 videos and a stream tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure if I will have 2 videos. I will hopefully have a stream, but I'm going to a kilo sale to stock up on more clothes to sell. 1.2k for a Dini. I'd almost got that one, but I mean, I wasn't sniping. I just came on and he was there. They all seem to be listed for 1.2k, these cards. Play some FIFA. I don't have a team, so I can't. Because this is on a random account that I'm just trading on because I've ran out of EA access on my main account. Somehow I just sniped that Dini with one hand whilst drinking a can of Coke for 1.7k. That was easy. And I can list them up for 2.5k or so. So I'm making about 700 or 800 coins. And I got him with one hand somehow, without looking, with a can of Coke. That was easy. I'm very surprised I got that. Given I just missed out on him earlier when I was quick. And then that time, that was like a no-look snipe. Firmino would have loved that. When's the first marquee matchups? Probably on next Wednesday. I think it comes out on Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday. One of those days. I think there might be a League SBC tonight because normally stuff comes out on Friday. Why am I spamming compare price? Because that's a really good way to snipe. My barber didn't bless. My barber, she gave me an undercut, which I have never had an undercut and don't really want to have an undercut. It's a bit of a roadman trim. And I asked for her to do a 2 and blend it in, up to like a 3 and then just keep blending it. And she basically just did a 2 and then left the hair the same. So now I just have an undercut, which is an interesting look. I haven't looked like that before. How do you do the glitch for EA access? I don't know if you can do it anymore. I think some people, it works for some people. It worked for me all day yesterday, and then I did it this morning, and then my EA access ran out, so it didn't work. You have 5k, who should you invest in? Don't invest with 5k, trade and get to like 20, 30k, and then pick up some investments. Like if you have 30k, or like maybe 35k, you could get an informed Jack or an informed Fraser, and then a couple of silver investments for League SBCs. Should you invest in Jacko? He's 3k. Why compare price? How helps you snipe? Well, you're not going to see someone pop up if you're just looking at the screen here. You have to refresh it to make them come up. So it's just a way of refreshing the market. You can go to the transfer targets and press back, and it does the same thing. Like this is just a quick way of doing that though, and you see someone come up when they do. I missed a snipe. Yeah, I've missed loads of snipes. He's now going for 10k. Someone bought that one for 7.9. Premier League non-English defenders. That's a hard sniping filter because you can't snipe you can't filter out English players unless you go to a specific nation. But the best investment I'd say right now would be silver players from popular leagues. Just bid 150 coins on like La Liga, Liga, Serie A, Premier League, Bundesliga silvers, and they'll go up in price for League SBCs. Also leagues like the Super League and the MLS and all that. They'll all go up lots. Should you invest in Werner or Payet? Up to you. They're both really good investments. I mean, one will probably go up more than the other. I can't really think of who. I mean, they like Payet. Payet's pretty much the only French attacking midfielder, apart from Fekir's now been upgraded. So I'd say Werner, because if you look for German strikers, he's by far the best one. And you don't really have any other decent German strikers on the game. Payet's one of the only good French attacking midfielders, but you've already got Fekir, who's decent too, and Griezmann, who can play in that role. So I'd say Werner. I'm not sure how much they differ in price, but I'd say Werner. You invested in Alisson. Is that a good one? Yeah, that's a decent investment. He's one of the better keepers in the Premier League on Ultimate Team and one of the better Brazilian keepers. I don't know how much Edison is compared to him, because Edison's like the upgraded version. He's the best Brazilian keeper and not the best Premier League keeper, but he's better than Alisson on FIFA. He's 86. What am I doing? I'm just trading, sniping, making coins. I'm on a random account because my main account, I've run out of EA access. Should you seal Granite in form? I guess by that you mean should you sell Xhaka? No, don't. I don't know why you sell him now. That would be pointless because he's pretty much worthless now, and he'll go up lots more in price. He's a really good investment, like Fraser too. Instead, you invested in Inform Summer, picked him up for 11k. Yeah, that's a good investment. What's the best 10k investment? Just loads and loads of loads and loads of silver players from popular leagues. So basically just do this, go to silver, do this, and then just go to Premier League, Liga, Serie A. Serie A is really good for this. I've been banned again. Why would Xhaka go up? Several reasons. He's an 84 rated inform, so for SBCs, like naturally he'll go up. 84 informs are normally like 25, 30k, so he'll be that quite soon. Plays in the Premier League, plays for Arsenal, so he'll go up loads in value for Player of the Month SBCs. He'll be like 25, 30k in not long at all. Who's better, Courtois or Navas? Easily Courtois, both in real life and on FIFA. Navas is way too short, and Courtois is like the opposite. Courtois is really tall. Is Godin a good investment? Not really, because he's not that good. Like, he's really slow. No one really uses Godin on FIFA. Like, people would rather use Jimenez, who plays for the same team and same nation, and is just a lot quicker. Mr. Mike HD, welcome to the stream. What's going on? I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. Sniping informs is quite effective. Like, I could now move on to some informs if I could actually use the market. But once these other cards sell, like we started with 4k and I've turned that into when these cards sell, that would be 6 more k. So I'll be on like 17k quite fast. I might do one of the starter SBCs quickly. I think Alvaro could be a decent investment too. I still can't use the market though. To be fair, I have been sniping now for like an hour and a half, so that's probably why. Okay, I'm thinking I might do one of the starter SBCs and then just hopefully I'll be able to maybe get a pack or something from one of these. There's one that, yeah, this one here that gives you a 2-player pack. I'll do this. Do I know when PS4 players should sell web app investments? When they go up in price, which will be when the full game is released. So on console, whenever that is. Like normally it will be around the 28th, 29th, that kind of time. That will be a good time to sell because that's when the game's fully released for everyone. And the first weekend league will be around then. So sell on the Wednesday, Thursday kind of time before the first weekend league. That's ideal because that's when a lot of people are going to be building their starter squads or building their weekend league teams and will therefore be buying players, so they'll be worth a fair amount. Has the giveaway been announced? Yeah, a couple of videos ago. Godin and Jimenez have the same pace now. Do they actually? Did Godin go up or did Jimenez go down? How did they work it out? Name 5 good players to invest in. Like anyone good, basically anyone with good stats. I don't know, Depay, Promise. Like who else? Kimpembe, Goretzka, Tolisso. Like anyone good, like that someone would want to use. Really, like the better the player, the better the investment. Or like if it's someone OP, like that people would just want to use, like in a popular league, popular nation, good stats, anything like that, really. Mkhitaryan for 7k. If he's that cheap, definitely get him. Yeah, Mkhitaryan's a really good one. Wait, can I not quick sell these? I mean, I'm not going to use them anyway, so it's fine. You've got 9k. What should you do? Do the left and right forward or the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method, which I've just been using. Rashford's price cap is increasing. Is it actually? He might be extinct, so that would explain that. Godin 6 ratings up. So wait, what is Godin's pace now? I want to check. If Godin has above 70 pace, then yeah, I'd pick him up. No, he's got 68 pace. I just don't see anyone using Godin. Like he's 90 rated, yeah, but I just think people would rather use, I don't know, someone like Nacho Fernandez or like Varane or someone like that as opposed to him. Get a rare goal player, so Spanish left back. It's going to be Nacho Monreal. One of my mates got Neuer in this pack, but on their second account, so it was pointless. I think they discarded him. Yeah, buy Mkhitaryan for 7k. That's like you're not going to see him that cheap for ages. Does the bronze pack method still work? Yeah, I guess it will. It will work better when we have league SBCs, especially if the Chinese Super League gets one, because there's so many bronze players in that league. You've got 30k. What should you do? I'd trade a little bit and then get some investments. For 30k, if you get to about 35, 40k, you could get Inform Fraser, Inform Xhaka, and then a load of cheap silver players from various leagues like the Serie A and the Premier League, like those major leagues. For some reason though, right now the market's not working. Like, it was like this earlier. It took about 15 minutes for this to fix. I think I had to back out a few times. I don't really think me backing out had any relevancy with it. I think it was mainly just like the fact that I was banned for 15 minutes or so. So I think I just have to leave it, and then eventually it will work. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know in the chat. I'll try my best to answer. Because yeah, right now I can't really do anything with the stream. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 40 minutes. How long am I intending on carrying on for? I'm gonna see if this takes a little bit. If this takes more than like 10 minutes or so for me to be able to try and snipe anyone else and use the market, I probably will end it quite soon. But if I can then get back to sniping within like 10 minutes or so, if the market works again, then I'll keep going for maybe like another hour or so, another half hour to an hour. You got 15k. What should you do? Hunter, Cattler, Shadow method, or left and right forward method? The ones I was using. Senor Veterana, see you later, man. You packed Yarmolenko and invested in Martial. Decent. Should you sell Depay? No, should you keep Depay rather? Yeah, you should keep him. Keep everyone. Can you trade with 5k? You can trade with as many coins as few coins as you have, really. I started this stream with like 4 or 5k, and we're now on 17k when everything sells. So yeah, you can easily. If you want to just look back at the beginning of the stream and see how I traded, then that could be a good thing to do. If you do the old glitch, you can switch accounts, then log off the new account when it's logged off. You can log off the new account when it's logged off. You need to keep going on the game. It will kick you off 3 times, then it will let you play unlimited. Will it actually? I'll try that out at some point, because yeah, I still need to go onto my main account. I think you've got lots of good investments in this team of the week, though. I think that keeper there, Strakosha and Sydney, are decent ones. Pepe is decent. Fraser's a really good one of the best ones. Sommer's a really good one. Cancelo's a really good one. Alvaro's good. Xhaka's really good. Yarmolenko and Payet and Werner are all good. Lozano's decent too. How much is Zaha? I think he's like 15k. Keep or sell Valencia? Keep him. What can you do on the web app? You can trade. What should you do? You have 0 coins and just started the game. Open your starter packs and get coins. Play games to get a few coins. Get like 5k or so. Start trading. Make more coins. Play more games. Just, yeah, make more coins doing that. You packed the keeper. There are quite a few keepers, so I'm not sure which one. I think the bronze pack method still works. It should, but as I said, it will work better when the full game is fully released. Should I play a game with this team? How much is Fraser? He's like 12k. He's pretty much discard price. Just try and snipe one or get one on bid for like near to 11k. Like, that's what I did. I think he's like 12 or 13k, so I just tried to snipe one and eventually got one for a good price. I didn't know Adam Lafondra now plays in Australia. He used to play for Reading. There was like a couple of seasons where he was quite good. Yeah, I'm just gonna build a team, and then hopefully by the time I've played a game, the market will be working again. Okay, so I've got a few English players. You're at 75k with no money spent on the game. What should you invest in? I'd get maybe 1 or 2 informed Frasers, 1 or 2 informed Jackers, and then get a lot of silver cards. So you're going to be wanting to get silver cards in preferably defenders and winger positions from major leagues that are silvers for like 150 coins or so, especially from newly promoted clubs that don't have many gold cards. I'll be doing an in-depth video on that specific way of making coins in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing I'd recommend doing just to start off right now. In terms of investing, and then you can maybe get yourself like there are various cards you can invest in. You've also got like those overpowered players like people like Son, Martial, all those best cheap Premier League striker. Josh King's really good, or Callum Wilson. They're both good players. I've been using Josh King in my main team. Also Callum Wilson. I've tried them both out. They're both pretty similar. If you look at their stats, they're really similar. Moussa Dembele, keep or sell? Keep. Literally keep everyone. I can't even play a game though because I don't have enough players in my club, and I can't buy anyone off the market. You packed Isco. Should you keep or sell? Again, keep. Like literally just keep everyone. Keep or sell Cruz. Keep. Same answer for every question. Okay, the market still isn't working, and I can't play games. So I think on that note, I will probably end the stream off. I will turn a lot of the stream, not a lot of the stream, I'll turn a fair amount of the stream into a video with these couple of trading methods here, which were really effective. And I'm still waiting for a few of these cards to sell. If you guys do want to buy either of them, Hazard in left forward for 2.5k, or a Carrasco for 3.5k in left forward, that would be much appreciated if you guys need them. But yeah, decent stream. We've had like I think 700 or 800 viewers was the high point, and a solid like 500-600 viewers throughout the whole stream, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will have a video out later on today. I'll stream again tomorrow around a similar time. I'll have 2 videos out then too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you